Okay, first grade friends, it's Thursday, November 19th. We have had so much exciting learning. It just gets me all excited to know what we've learned so far this year, and especially over the last couple of weeks. So, because it's Thursday, let's make sure you have all your materials out that you're going to need. You're going to need your yellow dictation book today. You're also going to need your whiteboard and your whiteboard marker. All right, we're going to work on some syllable work, and we're moving on to some sentence dictation this week. So grab your materials and then come on back and let's get this party started. All right, so what are we learning this week? Well, remember, we've been really focusing on digraphs. We've been working on the WH, TCH, PH, CH, and TCH. That's been our tricky one. We've been kind of really learning that spelling rule and that spelling pattern. They both say ch. Okay, we've worked on TH. We've worked on the voiced and unvoiced. So we have as our unvoiced and as our voiced. We've also been working on SH. So how are you going to show your learning today? Well, we're going to do it in our dictation today. And we're going to use it in sentence dictation, not just that word dictation. Remember, we've been working on decoding 2-syllable words. So how are you going to show your learning today? Well, we're going to decode some 2-syllable words. So let's move on. Make sure you pause the video and do your phonemic awareness activity. Remember, we've been talking about how this is the foundation of our reading. This is an essential part of our reading. As we keep gaining more and more and more skills, we need to grow in our foundation skills. If we don't have those foundation skills, eventually we're going to hit a point where things are just going to kind of fall apart. So pause the video, get on, do your phonemic awareness activity, and then come on back. All right, let's grab our vowel cards. Let's grab the vowel cards. Here we go. Let's get our brain warmed up. Because remember, you can't have a word unless you have a vowel. And our vowels control the words. We have to understand what our vowel sounds are doing in order to read a word. So grab them. If you don't have them, pause the video and make some. And you know how to do that. We've done it before. Get some note cards, get some sticky notes, whatever you need. So here we go. We're going to lay them out in alphabetical order. We always do. We always lay them from left to right because we read from left to right. So here we go. We have A, E, I, O, U. All right, here we go. Eyes on me. The sound is aw. Repeat. O says aw. Eyes on me. The sound is I. Repeat. I says I. One more. Eyes on me. The sound is eh. Repeat. E says eh. Okay, let's keep moving on. Let's do some words, some syllables. These syllables have 2 sounds. Here we go. Eyes on me. The syllable is ep. Repeat, say the whole syllable. Ep. E says eh. Eyes on me. The syllable is ak. Repeat. Ak. Say the whole syllable. A says ah. Let's do one more. Eyes on me. The syllable is ix. Repeat. I says I. All right, let's do syllables with 3 sounds. 3 sound syllables. Here we go. Eyes on me. The syllable is faz. Repeat. A says ah. Eyes on me. The syllable is just. Repeat. U says Let's do one more. Eyes on me. The syllable is nep. Repeat. Good. E says eh. Awesome. Let's pick those up. Pick up your A, put all of your letters right behind, set them in a nice safe place so you have them for Monday. All right, let's keep moving on. We're going to grab your whiteboards now because we're going to work on syllable division. Remember that when we're working on syllable division, the most common way to divide words into syllables is between the consonants. We are going to learn another way. There are 4 ways to divide words into syllables, but the most common way and the pattern that we're working on currently is dividing between the consonants. We have a vowel, then a consonant, and then we have another consonant followed by a vowel. We're going to divide it between the consonants. Okay, this is really important as we enter into our work. All right, everybody take a moment, write this word on your board. Now, you might already know this word, and if you do, that is awesome. But remember, we want to work on learning how to break the code. And we can do it with words we know. So when we get to words that we don't know, we'll know the steps. So here we go. Our first step, underline the vowels. So start at the beginning. Here we go. Underline the vowels. Mark them with a V. Draw our bridge. Go onto your bridge. Mark everything in between. Consonant, consonant. We're going to go off our bridge. Grab that consonant. Okay, we know the most common way to divide syllables is between the 2 consonants. Here they are. Divide them. Now, what type of syllable do we have? What's our pattern? We have a vowel and then a consonant. We have learned that a vowel and a consonant is a closed syllable. Let's mark it, closed syllable. Come over here. We have a vowel and then a consonant. We know that's a closed syllable. Mark it as a closed syllable. We're ready to read. Here we go. We know if a closed syllable has a short vowel sound. It, hit, n, 10. Put it together. Kitten. Say it fast. Kitten, kitten. We broke the code. Awesome. All right. Let's move on to our next word. Erase your board, and I want you to write the next word on your board. Here we go. Okay. Everybody has the word written on the board? All right. Remember our first step. What is it? Yep. Our first step is to underline the vowels. A is a vowel. E is a vowel. Mark them with a V. Remember that every syllable has to have a vowel. If you don't have a vowel, you don't have a syllable and you don't have a word, okay? Mark your vowels, draw your line. Go to your bridge, mark everything in between. Let's go off our bridge now. We have an NT. We have learned NT. That is a blend. We aren't going to divide up a blend, so we do not need to put 2 C's. We just need to put 1 because a blend is 2 letters that work together to make 1 sound. Here we go. Go back to our bridge. Our next step, divide between the consonants. We know that the most common way to divide a word into syllables is between the consonants. Draw our line. What kind of syllable do we have? Well, we have a vowel, and then we have a consonant. We have a closed syllable. Closed syllable means a short vowel sound. Let's go over here. We have a vowel, then we have a consonant. We have a vowel and a consonant. We have a closed syllable, short vowel sound. Let's read it. Ab, ab, scent, scent, absent. Say it fast. Absent, absent. If you are not here, you are absent. We broke the code. Were you able to break the code at home? I bet you were. Go ahead and erase your board and set that off to the side. Grab your word dictation book and let's start working. All right. We want to review really quickly. We've got TCH and CH. We had some spelling rules that we were learning. And our spelling rule for TCH always comes at the end of a word. always. And it comes right after a short vowel sound. So if we have the word pitch, pitch, itch, we hear the ch right after the short vowel sound, then we're going to be using TCH. CH can be used at the beginning of a word or at the end of a word. When it's used at the end of a word with a short vowel sound, you will hear a consonant sound or another sound before the CH, like in the word lunch. If I do lunch, lunch, we hear the n before the CH. So we're going to use CH because we have a consonant after the short vowel sound. If we have a word like coach, 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 and we have the long vowel sound like O as in coach, and we hear the ch immediately following, then we use CH. I know that's a lot. We're going to continue to work on that spelling rule. We've got PH. Remember that PH makes the F sound. We have WH. WH makes the same sound as the W. Wah. We're just going to have to memorize the words that have WH, unfortunately, because we no longer pronounce that H sound. We have TH. We have the voiced and the unvoiced. SH. Shh. Remember, these are all digraphs, so we aren't going to be saying each sound. A digraph is two letters working together to make a whole new sound. CH. Ch. All right, so grab your word dictation books. We want to go to the same page that we did last week. Last week it's right before Unit 3. You can kind of see the Unit 3 behind. It's that same page. Last week we did the words on top. This week we're going to go ahead and we're going to try to tackle these sentences on the bottom. So grab the right page, pause the video if you need to, and we're going to work on the sentences. All right, so when we're working on our first sentence, we can see that a couple of things. When we have the triangle at the beginning, the triangle is, or the little mountain is what it looks like in your book, is a way for us to say, hey, I need to make sure that I use a capital letter at the beginning of a sentence because a mountain is big, and so we have to use a big letter or a capital letter. We have our little box at the end. That's a way for us to remember, oh, you make sure we put some punctuation, whether that's a period, a question mark, an exclamation mark. These are word lines, friends. Remember, these are word lines. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words in our sentence. And the words that have a double line, these are going to be our red words that we're going to stop and spell read that we've been practicing. Okay, so let's do our first sentence. I was at home the other day and I was talking to my son Cooper, and I said to Cooper, when can the dog get fed? He was too busy playing his video games and I needed him to feed the dog. I said, when can the dog get fed? That's our sentence. So we're going to pound out our sentence, and we're going to pound it out in syllables, and all of our words have one syllable, so each word will have 1 pound. Okay, so our sentence is, when can the dog get fed? Watch me pound it first. When can the dog get fed? Pound it with me. When can the dog get fed? Now, look at your paper, and I want you to point to each line and say where the words will go. When will the dog get fed? I need you to pause the video, and I need you to write the sentence. If you need to re-listen to the sentence, you can do that. Remember, the sentence is, when can the dog get fed? Pause the video and write your sentence. 1 word on each word line. Okay, here it is. Check your work. Notice the capital. When can the dog get fed? Whoopee, Mrs. Bernstein accidentally put those in red. They should not be in red. I will fix that. All right, with a question mark. Make sure you have a question mark. This is a question. When can the dog get fed? Check for capital letters. Check for punctuation. Good handwriting, and are all of your words spelled correctly? If they are, I want you to move it down to the sentence line. When can the dog get fed? Do the same thing. Check for capital, punctuation, spacing, correct handwriting, and spelling. Pause the video and do all of those things. Come back and we'll be ready for sentence number 2. All right, let's go to sentence number 2. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words in our sentence. Here we go. I was out on Halloween. Hopefully, maybe you all were out and about on trick-or-treat night. And I saw a witch fell in the ditch. Can you believe it? They fell right off their broom. And the witch fell in the ditch. That's our sentence. Watch me pound it. The witch fell in the ditch. Pound it with me. Excuse me, A. A witch fell in the ditch. Okay, let's look at each sentence, each line. A witch fell in the ditch. Do it with me again. A witch fell in the ditch. Pause the video and write your sentence. When you're done writing your sentence, come back and check your work. Here we go. A witch fell in the ditch. Notice ditch, we have I, and then following that, we have the ch sound. So you're going to be using TCH. Make sure you check that spelling. And we've got a period at the end. Okay, do you have a capital, punctuation, good handwriting, good spacing, and are all of your words spelled correctly? If so, put it on the rewrite line. A witch fell in the ditch. Do the same thing. Capital, punctuation, spacing, spelling. If you have all of those things, you're ready to move on to sentence number 3. Okay, let's look at sentence number 3. We have 1. Oh, I just forgot to change that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words again. Here we go. I have a couple of friends and their names are Chad and Tom. And we were out the other day and Chad and Tom had a chat. Here we go. Chad and Tom had a chat. Pound it with me. Chad and Tom had a chat. All right, let's write it. Let's point it out. Chad and Tom had a chat. Okay, pause the video. It's your turn to write sentence number 3. Let's check your work. Chad and Tom had a chat. Mrs. Bernstein does have an error because the double line should be under the word and. Sorry about that, friends. It's all good. You got this. We've got that digraph at the beginning of both words, Chad and chat. Add your punctuation. Are all of your words spelled correctly? If they are, check for capital, punctuation, good handwriting. If it's all right, put it down on the rewrite line. Chad and Tom had a chat. Woofda, I've got some mistakes. That needs to be Chad. I'll get that all fixed. No worries. All right, here we go, friends. And there's our final page from our words above. All right, you're going to be doing a flip grid today. So in your fluency packet that you've picked up, either you've picked it up or it's also linked here. I would like you to pick one of these stories. Tad, Meg, Ken, Matt, and Fran, Ken, Matt, Fran, and Kim, Hank, and Stan, Duke, and Kev. Pick one of those and click on the flip grid link. Here it is, Reading Fluency Flip Grid. You're going to pick up the flip grid link and you are going to read me, using your best reading fluency, one of these stories. When you've done that, come on back. All right, let's go through our sound cards. Here we go. Wah. Sh. Sh. Unvoiced. Sh. V. Closed short vowel sound. K, t, t, l, t, n, t, t, n, t, s, t, x, t, l, d, l, l, k, l, p, n, n, ch, n, d, s, k, s, p, e. Closed short vowel sound. Cur. E. Closed short vowel sound. Fur. Fur. Tur. Sp. Sk. Sm. Dur. Her. Sn. Bull. Sk. Cool. St. Squa. Ah. Closed short vowel sound. Grr. Full. Goal. Full. Soul. Spool. Ah. Closed short vowel sound. I. Closed short vowel sound. Yay! All right, let's do our blending board. Remember, these are all closed syllables. We have the short vowel sound because we have a vowel and then a consonant. We have one or two consonants following a vowel. It's a closed syllable with the short vowel sound. Here we go. Dr, it, drip. Gr, it, grip. Gr, am, gram. Grash, grash. Snatch, snatch. Snitch, snitch. Ick, ick. Wah, ick, wick. Ick, kick. Wah, ick, quick. Sh, up, shop. And that's all. All right, if you need to review any of the video, please take a few moments to go back and review anything that you missed. And we'll see you all again. Bye.